This is Tutorial 8, Case 2, the Seattle Popcorn file. Beginning with Step 12, we're going to create a macro that will print the chart and the input area in a landscape orientation, include a header and a footer, and then at the end of the printing, we'll make cell A1 the active cell. So to record a macro, you go to the Developer tab and choose Record Macro. We're going to name it Print Chart, and we're going to give it a shortcut key of Control A. The macro will be stored in this workbook, and then please fill out a description that describes what our macro does. When you're ready, click OK. We'll start by highlighting the range from A1 through F20. That's the area that we want to print. So we go to Page Layout, Print Area, and Set Print Area. Now before we print, we want to change the orientation to landscape, and we also want to do a header and footer. So I'm going to click on the More button, and looking under the margins, this is where we can center the printout horizontally and vertically on the page. This tab will take me to the header and footer. I'll do a custom header with break-even analysis as the heading. Click OK. And then we'll do a custom footer with our name in the right area of the footer, and click OK. And you can see a little sample of what's going to happen. We'll click OK, and we're ready to print. So we'll go to File, Print. You can see in the Backstage view that everything looks good. So then we would click on the Print button, which it indicated that it was printing. The last thing we want to do is select cell A1, and now we'll stop the recording. Now let's see if it works. Control A was the shortcut, so we'll press Control A. Oh, that went pretty fast, but yes, it's working just fine. Now they want us to edit the macro and to replace the line, and I'll show you in a minute. So we're going to press Alt F11, and we'll open our Modules folder and double click on Module 1. You see the code in the right side of the screen, and there's a line in here that we want to change. It's this line right at the end, the last command before we select A1. They want us to change that and to put instead active sheet, and this will cause it to do a print preview rather than actually printing. So we're going to Alt F11 to get back to our spreadsheet. You don't have to save your macro, it's saved automatically with the file. And let's use our Control A to run the macro. And this time it ends in the print preview screen, which is perfect. Then we can close it without actually printing it. They want us to add a button to our spreadsheet. And they want the button in around A22. So let me scroll down just a little bit. Now to add a button, in the Developer tab, you go to the Insert, and you choose the upper left-hand corner, the Button Form Control. You draw your button, and when you let go, you'll be asked to assign a macro. We'll assign the Print Chart macro, and then we're going to give the button a name, and the button will say Print Chart and Input Area. When you click away, the button should be active. We'll try it. Looks great. And then be sure to save your macro, save your file as a macro-enabled file. So we'll do a Save As. And right here, we're going to change it to a macro-enabled workbook, which will give it an XLMX extension. This is the end of the video.